he's not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion's history, he is certainly on the short list. That 13-fight winning streak that he put together at 145 pounds, likely something, DC, that will never be duplicated in this division.
Yes, it'll be very tough because it's such a tough division. The guys that he had to beat in order to go on a 13-fight win streak was unbelievable. It was unreal to see the names on that list that Max Holloway beat. But the crowning moment was when he beat Jose Aldo twice to win and keep his UFC featherweight championship, and then he only topped that in the destruction of Brian Ortega. Max Holloway is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter, 145 pounds has ever seen.
And with respect to Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor, and anybody else, the UFC featherweight record books read like Max Holloway's Wikipedia page. We'll see if he can add to that total here tonight. Max Holloway enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here he is, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, Tom Aspinall. He has put UK on the map, and certainly Michael Bisping and Leon Edwards deserve a lot of credit, but now the UK has a heavyweight champion, and he hasn't even arrived at his fighting prime. We heard a lot about the grappling of Tom Aspinall and just how good he was in that realm. His striking is outstanding. He's got the power to go with the speed. He moves as well with the footwork as any heavyweight on the roster. And that's really the big challenge for the opposition here tonight. Power to be sure on the other side, but how are they going to keep up with Tom Aspinall with the lateral movement, the jab, and everything else that he presents and poses on the field? All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Max Holloway. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Tom Aspinall!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, he turned pro when he was just a baby, but almost instantaneously realized UFC success. At one point, 10 consecutive wins in the UFC, realized the UFC world title. This man has knockout power, plus submission skills as well, but perhaps his biggest asset, his self-belief and his toughness, those should be big for him in this particular matchup tonight. Nice team kick there from the kickboxer, and that is going to give the opposition something to think about. I've never eaten one of those, but it doesn't seem fun.
No, it sucks. It sucks to get hit with that front kick up the middle. And that is going to allow for him to stay at range. It also deters takedown attempts, because you know that if you change levels into one of those, you are going to sleep.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target.
Oh, nice right there. Yeah. And everything's landing with so much power. He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Well-placed kick there by Holloway.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. landed a nice left hook there, I feel. He loaded up there on that high kick. Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Nice straight right lands. Man, Holloway at his relentless best. No breathing room for the opponent as he continues to press forward here. Throwing that jab, no good. Oh, beautiful technique for him there on that side kick.
Great left hand.
Oh, look at him snap off the jab. That's pretty to watch. Beautiful employment of the jab here.
Nice head kick.
Oh, now right back to the head. That'll work. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, head kick.
Good uppercut there for Holloway.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Aspinall's in half guard.
Over and over, he is landing punches to the head.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work back.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body until he makes some sort of adjustment.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, he lands that team. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job.
And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Aspinall's in half guard.
Getting him out here. Now he's got good body position, yo.
Aspinall's trying for a submission here. Oh, arms in tight.
Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Aspinall.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fight. There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Ooh, looks like another submission attempt now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Trying to finish the armbar. Now, all he's got to do now is get his hips up into the back of the elbow to get the finish. This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
No way, he got him.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. Fight was done. He loves to fight on.
Making all these shots count.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man...
Submission attempts in bunches, another one here. Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in. Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Final seconds here of round 2. Aspinall's back in format.
Good round.
He lost that last round. He's really one step ahead of you on the submissions. Now, you're doing a great job with your defense, but we have to avoid those positions altogether and become authentic.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Oh, he hurt it. He hurt it bad.
Oh! Nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. And he switches to southpaw. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit. Oh, does it again.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Effective jab there by Holloway. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Real quick leg kick.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to...
Oh! Ooh, diving punch lands. All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here.
Oh, that's very deep now.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Knee on belly.
Holloway's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round of fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back. Oh!
Another huge knee there as the...
Now he's backed up.
Trying the flying knee there. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
3 minutes. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course. It's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Well, and there it is!
Oh, my God!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, Bruce Buffer is in there with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Aspinall.
Well, he came in with the moniker of baddest man on the planet, and that is exactly the way he goes out. Congratulations to the undisputed